What is up, guys? Patrick from NintenTalk here, back with a brand new video. And yes, we're going to be continuing our What to Expect series, a series that I like to kind of highlight some upcoming games for the Nintendo Switch. And today we have a very special one, Little Nightmares Complete Edition. This is already on pretty much all the other consoles. The footage that you are seeing is actually taken from an Xbox One. In this series, I can't really comment on how it performs on the Nintendo Switch. I'm kind of just gearing you guys up kind of to what to expect about this game, what it is, what the story is, and kind of things like that. So, Little Nightmares Complete Edition is a puzzle platforming game developed by Tarsier Studios and published by Bandai Namco. This game is coming out later this month, I believe at a price point of $29.99. And for all of you physical collectors, this will be coming out physically. At least that's what I saw on the GameStop website. So this might be a GameStop exclusive, but I'm not too sure about that. But let's get right into it. Little Nightmares Complete Edition is a puzzle platforming game. And yes, I did say Complete Edition because this edition comes with all of the pre-released 3 DLCs. Now, this game is chapter-based. So each chapter you're dealing with essentially a new nightmare or monster, which I'll get to in a second. But so this DLC is actually included with this version, and it is essentially 3 extra chapters, which probably gives you about 2 or 3 extra hours of gameplay. I haven't finished this game yet, but from what I can tell, this is probably about a 10 to 15 hour game, and there's some minor replayability with this game. So just kind of throwing that out there. So the DLC probably adds about 3 hours of total gameplay, but it's all included anyway, so why do you care? Like I was saying before, Little Nightmares is a very special game, I feel like, because it really puts you into the eyes of a child. Everything seems a lot bigger. I actually think that your character is purposefully small in the environment, just because you're supposed to be in kind of like this child mindset. The nightmares in this game, so each chapter is basically split up into different protagonists and different monsters that you are running away from and progressing in the levels. And I really appreciated that because it kept the gameplay fresh, and it was exciting to see all the different monster designs. I love the art style of this game. Kind of Tim Burton, but more stylized, if that's possible. But the monsters are really cool. Like the footage that you're seeing in the background is actually chapter 2, where the monsters are actually 2 like really fat chefs, and they're just really creepy. And yes, they give me little nightmares, pun intended. But this game is really cool. This game's all about progression. So you are this young boy. Actually, you have your raincoat on most of the time, so I don't even know if you're a monster or not. But you're this little boy who's basically progressing through the levels. Now, you have a couple tools at your disposal. You have matches that kind of give you some light and kind of guide you a little bit. And you are going to need those matches because a lot of these levels in the game are very, very dark. I think a good kind of dark, though. Like, you can still see, but it's done purposefully, so you need to use the matches. And the thing that I like about the matches is that only last for a little bit, but they are unlimited. So you can keep using the matches, which I thought was really cool. The other tools that you have at your disposal really are bare bones. You can jump, and you can interact with objects in the world. There are a lot of objects that you can pick up, and there are a lot of objects that you can push. This game is puzzle-based, and at times it did leave me scratching my head at what to do to progress in the next level. But if you interact with everything inside the level, I think that you guys will be able to figure it out. Some puzzles have you pushing boxes over to jump on to get higher up. There are other which I want to highlight right now. It was really cool because you have to go upstairs and you have to push this meat, yes, this ham, over this trap door, and then you go back downstairs. You then grind the meat up to create a sausage link, which you jump on to use as a rope to progress. This game is just genius in that sense. You never know what's going to come next, and I really love the progression. I think that that's really the key in this game and kind of the highlight for me. This game is scary in the sense of urgency, and what I mean by that is some of the puzzles really keep you going, and you have to do them really, really fast as the monster is sometimes chasing you. And I think that that's another strength of this game, creating that tenseness, highlighting everything, and really creating a creepy environment. The pacing in this game is something that I think is a big highlight. So you'll be going through this level on your own, essentially, just doing your own thing, and suddenly you'll see a flash of the monster, or you'll see the monster walk by. And it's in those moments that this game really shines. So I really like that in that respect. You go through each of these chapters defeating these monsters, ultimately defeating these monsters, but you have to do so in a way that you don't get their attention, because if they see you, they will kill you. The game doesn't hold back on what the monsters will do. You can literally see the monster about to kill you, and then it cuts to fades to black and respawns you. It doesn't leave you in a way that is discouraging to the player. Like, if you get caught by the monster, it is definitely your fault. It kind of makes the player think of, how can I do this puzzle in a way that the monster doesn't see me? So in that regard, it's kind of strategy based, which I really do like that. Little Nightmares comes out on the Nintendo eShop and in physical form, like I was saying before, for $29.99. I don't know if the eShop will get a discounted version versus the physical. I hope so, but I definitely think that this game is worth picking up. I don't give out scores or anything like that. I haven't finished the game yet, but what I have played makes this game a must-own for all Switch owners. I'm really excited to know if you guys will be picking this game up day one. Also, quick mention, I have not tried this feature out, but the Nintendo Switch version does oddly let you use your Pac-Man amiibo to unlock a Pac-Man head skin, which is creepy as hell, but I think that that's worth noting. I think it was really cool that they added that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you will be picking this game up physically, digitally. Let me know. Thanks again, guys, for all your support, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.